Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading, Coffee Cup reading, is for all Cancerians and it's for the month of September and a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Cancer. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. I'm in gratitude to all of you for your support and watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you're supporting me, and I'm absolutely grateful. I wish you all the best in everything you're doing. May this reading give you all the clarity that you need, all the truth that is hidden from you, everything to give you a prosperous go ahead in everything you do. Your cup is, as always, amazing, different, enchanting, in fact. Here, what's coming. It looks incredible. Wow, this beautiful palm tree. This is absolute abundance. Absolute abundance, the palm tree. Beautiful. Okay. Let's move on from the beginning. Before I do this, I'd like to let you know, for those of you who are new, that prior to this, I do meditate about an hour's meditation, and I'm giving a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, let me begin with seeing what are the most important messages here. Okay, let's see. Okay, first we've got a small turtle here. We've got, I see. There is a situation requiring you to adapt. Adaptation to change. Slowly but surely you are going to get out of this. Not knowing like when or how, or not sure. You know, this uncertainty is going to disappear. You may be facing a very painful, difficult situation or decision making, but it is a necessary one for your advancement. It is a necessary one for your highest good. So have patience and know that you are heading towards a joyful time, a time where you are going to have pure security and happiness. You are so protected, my dear Cancer. You have nothing to worry about. I see angels all over the place. I see universal entities, power from the heavens, from the universe. In fact, in regard to this painful situation, it's going to change your mind and your perspective. The way you looked at situations, you are going to have a broader perspective, and you are going to look at, this is going to help you heal, in fact. So whatever is happening, and no matter how difficult the situation may be, the fact that it's necessary for your direction, for your direction towards the light, towards a better life. So don't be discouraged when something is closing off or ending. It looks to me like there may be emotional barriers there. There may be, maybe you were in denial about a situation, but there is a situation that's really has ended, and no amount of work is going to put it together, because it looks to me like there was too many regrets, too many setbacks, and ultimately, even by the time this really comes to an absolute end, you will still grieve the loss of the situation. But what I'm seeing is that the divine, heaven, the universe, has a special place for you. It's like it's put this seed, and this seed is sprouting. And there is going to be a situation where your awareness is becoming heightened. You're becoming more aware, you're becoming more understanding as to why things happen. Now, for some of you, I do see also a coffin. So this shows to me that there may be situations to do with somebody passing, and matters of tradition and paying, your respects kind of situation. There is something like that. And also grieving the loss of someone. There is that. But that is why your awareness is heightened. Someone's waiting for you. I don't know whether they've told you, and now's the time. Someone is waiting for you, whether you know it or not. They're waiting for you. Maybe this is a spiritual situation, someone waiting for you. It's not something, it could be a situation that it might be something that you might have sort of left someone behind or dissolved a situation. But maybe they're thinking of reaching out to you, or you're thinking of reaching out. Somebody's thinking about reaching out. Somebody's waiting. This is about someone either waiting and they want to reach out, or you're waiting for them and you want to reach out. There's something like that happening here. Maybe somebody self-sabotaged a connection without meaning to. But you certainly don't want this person to give up on you. That's for sure. It's just a matter of time. And the change that's coming is vital. It will take some time, but the change is moving situations to take you to a better place. Expect the unexpected. I see inspiration. I see excitement. I see an impulsive action being taken, and a forceful one at that. There's passion and there's enthusiasm. So whatever happens here, you really need to, this is really something really big that's happening. That's giving you a lot. That's the one I said, expect the unexpected, something really big, something major. You got to be careful with your temper. Don't let your temper stand in the way of the way you move. The change for some of you, believe it or not, is migration. Some of you are migrating. Some of you are relocating, moving from place to place. You're going, you're leaving nothing behind, and you're moving. Some of you are just leaving it all to faith and moving forward with a lot of positivity. There is a chapter ending, and it was a big battle that it's ending, and you are really happy in a way. You're just sitting and thinking, wow, thank God it's over. It was just too horrific, too hard, too difficult. Too much. It was too much. That's what I'm seeing. Something is ending. This battle could be a partnership, a relationship, but it also can be something like a big debt, like a mortgage, or a car mortgage, or a home mortgage, or a business deal. Something big is ending, and you are like that, really, like, thank God it's over. That kind of a situation. I see a great victory. You're overcoming illness. You're overcoming all the financial problems you had. You're overcoming them all. This is really wonderful. Your goals are getting achieved. Your willpower and your discipline is determined to aim for something. You want to aim for something. There's something you want to do. And I feel like you've just got to be a little bit cautious. You need to establish your ground before you take anything risky on. Just be careful not to take anything risky. Talking about risk, I'm also seeing a great victory here for you. One that you're overcoming all obstacles and becoming victorious. I'm seeing also great and good fortune is going to be on your side. Luck is on your side, but still don't risk anything. There's a great opportunity that emerges. And this opportunity is going to give you a lot of happiness. This opportunity could be an emotional one, or maybe even something to do with your wishes. You do need structure and discipline in whatever you're doing in your life. There are a lot of areas where your judgment is clouded. You're not seeing things clearly. That's why you got to be careful of risky ventures. You will see that there'll come a time where you have a lot of options and you've got to make a choice. But there is someone inspirational entering your life. This person is going to inspire you. They could be a water energy like you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person will inspire you to do something, to take some sort of action. There's valuable information coming your way that you are going to really assess and think about what to do. This could be about building your new career, a fresh start. Steady work and fresh start. You are really going to think about it. New job, new raise, new idea, a fresh start for sure. There's money coming in. I'm seeing you also, this could be a side hustle that you might be considering. You're taking action, and this is going to bring you a lot of money. This could be a situation where you are doing your own thing, your own business. There's management here. You could be getting a managerial position, like a high-ranking position, where it could be you're an entrepreneur doing your own thing, or you've started doing an entrepreneurship, or you might be given, presented with a managerial position that might be high-ranking here, very strong. I see a lot of clarity. You're seeing things clearly. There's a light coming into your life, and there is a lot of enthusiasm towards this new venture. You're very enthusiastic. You are going to work hard to achieve exactly what you want. There is something you want. There is a business maybe. I see here possibly, alliance, two people allying. This could be a business situation. I feel like it's a business situation because there's a lot of money, a lot of profits. It looks like a business partnership maybe. There's teamwork perhaps. And there's a lot of profit here. Absolutely. You might be also dealing with someone of fire energy, or someone of fire energy might be very, very supportive. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We'll see at the end who it is. We'll find out at the end of this cup reading. I'll go through the signs, see which fire energy it is. But it is someone that takes action and brings results. It is someone very powerful, very bold in their actions, very courageous, strong leadership qualities. Now I saw the water energy, now I'm seeing this fire energy, but what I'm seeing next is spectacular. Oh my god, this is magic. Honor, respect is coming to you. Great excitement news. Exciting event is taking place. This is about abundance. Everything about this area of your cup is about abundance, infinite abundance when it comes to what I'm seeing here. It's going to be pouring into your life. We have the palm tree that shows a lot of abundance, a lot of fruitfulness, a lot of harvest. It can be a windfall because the palm tree is connected to the sea. A Chinese year of the snake. It is also connected to infinite abundance. It is connected to abundance in every area of your life. It is connected to you being in a position where you'll be in so much gratitude because you know that you are in grace and you are taken care of and protected. Through gratitude, you are getting what's the word? You're believing in magic. You're believing in faith. If you don't believe, your faith is going to be restored. There's a lot of happiness coming, a lot of joy, a lot of stability, a lot of dreams come true. I feel like there's someone really, really protecting you, like an angel or whatever you believe in. I'll call it an angel. You call it whatever you believe in, the universe or whatever it may be. I feel like you're cherished by these angels or these entities that are with you in your life. They're taking care of you, even though this is really, I got to caution you here. At the bottom of this, they're saying that you got to take extra care so that you don't lose money or wealth, because there's wealth coming your way. You've got to be careful. Don't let depression, anxiety, or worry take the best of you. There could be someone that's against you here, so you got to be very careful. You are very, very deep and very intelligent. So, and you can be a problem solver once you focus, but sometimes you're not very well focused. Your curiosity is going to help you. Asking questions is going to get you a lot of answers. Adaptability is important. There is an entrepreneurship. Without a doubt, working for yourself. I feel that very strongly. You're becoming very resourceful, but you have to and you will resolve problems because there are some problems that need your resolution. They need to be healed. I see a lot of your questions are going to be answered by September. I see September here, very strong. Your life's problems are slowly going to be over. The answers to your questions are coming. You need peace and quiet to get a lot of your answers before they actually manifest and happen. You need to make your decisions cautiously, my dear Cancer, and take advice from others. Listen to advice from others, especially when you see there are 2-3 people saying the same advice. That's when you know that that's the best course of action. Use GPT also, Chat GPT, to get confirmation when 2 people tell you the same advice. Ask ChatGPT just to be 100%, and you'll see that finally you'll know how to protect yourself if you have to defend yourself, especially if you're dealing with entrepreneurship or anything. If there is someone against you or there's a situation that requires caution, there is a situation. So following what is being said to you and ChatGPT, getting as much information as possible to support yourself, to be very strong, to have all the everything at your disposal. I am seeing there is an incredible force of power being given to you, abundance of power. I also feel like this power of concentration, you're finally having the ability maybe to concentrate a little bit more. Your strength, you're becoming more strong. You're becoming very empowered. Your awareness is becoming stronger. This is the second time I see that. But there is also a fact where you have to recognize your limits and be mindful that maybe you need to step back a little bit. Again, it's saying just step back a little bit, focus a little bit, and just make the decision accordingly. There is a beautiful angel here watching over you. It's as though it's someone from your past lives, or an angel, or even someone that might have passed away and they're still lingering around you. They're still holding on to you. Someone that has their hair, something about their hair, something over their hair. It could be a bun. It could be they had very thick hair maybe when they were alive. That's what their sort of the portrait looks that way to me of this person. It's not a person. It's someone from, it could be someone from far, it could be someone's really watching over you, like they're very much holding on to you. It's as though they're holding your hand, even though you can't feel it. At a time where you have to take stock of things, you got to really face not responsibilities, but the possibilities of what might happen. That's why you need to recognize your limits and step back and look at everything on a grand scale and see. Before you move forward, you need to look at everything, judge everything be 100%. Now, there is a situation where you have to let go. There is a situation where you need to let go. Something's coming to an end and you need to surrender. This could be a relationship change or partnership change. This could be a job that you have to let go of and say goodbye to in order to heal, in order to move forward, in order to transcend and be in a higher position. I do see that you are governed by someone. Okay, I'll just... My dear Cancer, I really feel like there is someone that is... How can I say this? Like, as if it's your guardian angel, but they're... Someone is really supporting you from the other side, from another plane, from another realm, let's say. Someone very, very loving towards you, somebody that really, really cares about you. They are very attentive in taking care of you. There's a lot of unconditional loving. There's a lot of abundance that they want to give you. They are very concerned about your happiness. And they are going to grant you happiness, that's for sure. You are so protected in every way. And they're making sure it's like that even in the land. This is very bizarre. It's as though they're protecting you from above and from the land, like they are the guardians of the land. Maybe you're doing something to do with the roads, the land. Okay, wait a minute. The land, the roads. I'm seeing land and roads and I'm trying to work it out. Protection from the land and the roads. Okay, now the roads, if you're driving, let's say you're becoming entrepreneurship and you're starting to do taxi work, Uber work, or what else could you do? Driving places, going here and there, Korea, something like that. So they're protecting you on the land, on the roads, but they're also protecting you in regard to the land. You're carrying a burden to do with the land. Could this be a mortgage, a house, a land that you might have bought that might be a big land and you're paying a lot of taxes for it or a lot of interest for it? There might be something like that. But you know what? I see 5 all over the place, and that brings on change. Ask the angels to really uplift you to high levels, because I feel like there's also number 3 here very strong. And I'm seeing that you are going to be, maybe because you've been spending too much time indoors and now it's like you're going outdoors, or maybe this entrepreneurship is taking you outside. But you know what's amazing? They're letting me know, the heavens, your protectors. They're saying that you are so protected. And your success is going to bring you freedom. There's going to be material comfort. There's security. There's protection. There's wealth. even the wealth that's coming in your life, it's even going to separate you from, something that you used to do a lot, maybe staying indoors a lot. Your wealth is going to get you out there. You'll be able to spend more and have a lot of wealth. Yes, you're getting out more, that's for sure. And that's why this is all about the roads, the land, because it's all connected. You're becoming more healthy, and you are going into a very loving relationship, one that's going to be very nurturing, my dear Cancer. You are already a nurturer, so you're going to get someone like yourself who will also nurture you, which is really beautiful. I see wishes come true. I see someone wants to carry your burdens off your back slowly, one by one, and they're being removed. Your deepest desires are being granted, and one major problem that was like a big load on your back is being removed completely. It's being ripped off you. Whatever it was on your back, carrying, like you were carrying this burden. Now, this could be metaphorically. You might be carrying something within that was so harsh and so difficult and so much pain. You are going to be jumping for joy. The rewards that are coming your way, the material possessions and wealth that's coming your way, it's going to upgrade your physical, your standing strong, where you were bent with so much heaviness. The heaviness is being removed. So it's just showing that you are going to be on top of the world, and a lot of wish fulfillment coming your way. I also see an amazing person entering your life. There's going to be a relationship, a broken relationship, that's going to heal through forgiveness. There is that. I also see this could have been your soulmate. I also see for those of you, for some of you, for many of you, it's going to be the start of a new relationship that's going to dramatically affect your life, because this is your soulmate, someone that spiritually chosen for you. I see you being an authority, empowered in your life. You are the master of your life now. There, you have leadership abilities. You're making your own decisions. You've got willpower. You've got self-control. You will reach to a level where you will assume control of every situation. Before, you were losing control. There was too much on your plate, too much on your back, rather. There was too much, and now, all after your dreams are being realized, you're becoming very free and exceptionally powerful, very powerful. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of fruitfulness. End of challenges. I see freedom. I see romance. I see that you are ready to start a new romance. I really do. You're meeting someone who has great leadership qualities. I saw that before, and it was a fire energy before, and then before that we saw water energy. So we'll have to remember that at the end, so I can go through them. There's going to be strong chemistry between you and this person. This person will change your life. They will change your world. In fact, you'll be so jealous when you think about them dealing with other people, because they're so powerful. They'll have so many people around them. But you know what? You are awakened when you're meeting this person. You are very powerful. You know more than you're letting on. Like, there's so much that you know. I feel like even the synchronicities are going to be amazing. Like your name and when you're talking, when you're getting to know each other and you're opening up and talking about your innermost deep subject, you're noticing that you have so much alike. You are so, what's the word? Your bond is going to get deeper because you're so much alike. You're speaking as though you speak the same language, as though you speak from the same experiences. This happens after a chapter ends and something begins. I really feel like something's going to happen for many of you, October, November timing. You want this person all the time. You want to be around them all the time. This is going to be a great beginning that's going to bring you a lot of clarity. And ultimately, it's going to be the situation where you will say those 3 words, I love you. There's a lot of love coming. First, it starts slowly and you're treading carefully. But then it's expanding and it's reaching to the greatest love. This person is water energy, very strong water. And guess what's the strongest I'm seeing here? Pisces. Pisces is the strongest, then comes Cancer, and then there's Scorpio too. So 3 of each, except Pisces is 4. Pisces is strongest. But the water energy is very strong. Remember I said water? Well, we've got all of them. I can't nominate one. Different Cancerians will be dealing with different, but Pisces is the strongest. Remember I said fire energy? Well, guess what? The strongest fire energy is Leo. That's where they were commanding, they were leadership abilities, they were powerful. It was Leo, the strongest. Okay, we do have 2 Aries and 2 Sagittarius, but there's 4 Leo. Very strong Leo. Now, there is someone that you're dealing with on a high level. Air energy, they've got Gemini in them. They could be Gemini, yes. They can be Gemini, Virgo. Yes, Gemini, Virgo. I also see Libra, Taurus. Wow. So Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, both of these air energies, they've got earth in them. And then there is Aquarius. So air energy is all over the place. But as you can see, the Gemini's got Virgo in them. And then the Taurus has Libra in them. Okay. The Libra had Taurus in them, sorry. Now, as for the earth energy, again, earth energy, we got Virgo with, oh my God, you're dealing with a Virgo Gemini very, very strong. Someone that is Virgo Gemini is all over the place. Like they're all over, like they've taken a big part of your life. And Taurus, again, remember in the air, I said Libra, Taurus. Now I'm seeing in the earth, Taurus, Libra. Remember I said in the air energy, Gemini, Virgo. Now I'm seeing Virgo, Gemini. So very strong. And then finally there's just Capricorn, 2 Capricorn. But the majority here are air energies that have strong earth energy in them. Or earth energies that have strong earth in them. And this could be a sibling, a family member, someone that you're dealing with on a high level. Could be an ex. Could be an ex. It is possible. Anyway, moving on. Chinese, I see the rooster, I see the monkey, and the rooster and the monkey, they go amazing together, by the way. Then there's the horse, Chinese year of the horse, Chinese year of the rabbit, and the horse and the rabbit go well together. Then I see Chinese year of the tiger, 1, 2, 3 tigers, yeah, tiger very strong. Like the others, they're all strong. And then there is the ox, buffalo, tiger and ox always end up together. The tiger and the buffalo. And then I'm seeing the dragon, and with the dragon next to it I see the rat. The dragon doesn't go well with the rat, but the dragon does go great with the snake, and so does the rat. They both go great with the snake. And next is the snake and the Chinese year of the dog. Now that I've established this, I'm going to go through the messages that you're supposed to know. Just let me take my glasses off. We don't need the glasses. Okay, my dear Cancer, here we go. Messages, joyful ones coming soon. Okay, so the first thing I was given, messages, joyful ones coming soon. So joyful, happy messages are coming soon. The heavens have got your back. The universe has got your back, and the heavens. So remember, I was seeing all that protection from all these angels watching over you. Different angels, different entities watching over you. Like, it's just incredible. I'm seeing Chinese year of the rabbit here again. So the rabbit is very strong, especially if you are born the Chinese year of the rabbit. Okay. It says you're finally going to find your path. You're finally going to be happy. You're finally going to know where you stand and where you're heading, and all the clarity and awareness I talked about, it's going to show you where your path is, and it's going to be fantastic. Why? Because the heavens are saying promise of happiness, pleasure and fulfillment. Promise of happiness, pleasure and fulfillment. That is great news. That's what your path, where you're heading, is coming. Lots of money, and you are going to be rich. I was given rich. So they say one thing, and I just elaborate a little bit, like to make it more understandable. Rich, you are going to be rich. So lots of money is coming. I was also given inheritance. There could be an inheritance for some of you. A proposal, an agreement, a union, a commitment, all in one. It's happening. A proposal, agreement, a union, and commitment. You're committing to something. I saw that here. It looked like alliance. You're joining somebody, doing something together. Could be a business, could be a marriage, could be marriage. It's a union. It's a commitment, and it's an agreement. And it could be a business, because I also saw business here. A profitable business, entrepreneurship. Great changes and luck. And I saw the clover here. Great changes and luck. is on your side. I forgot to say the word clever, but I saw it there. Freedom and victory are going to be yours. Look at this. Great changes, luck, freedom, and victory. That was the end. Now, before I end this, I'm going to go through and give you all the names, all the initials of people that you're dealing with on a high level, and those that you're meeting also. 4 times I was given the letter J for Japan, Jamaica. 4 times the letter G for Georgia or green, grass. 4 times the letter Y for yes. 3 times the letter X. The letter X is for X-rays. It is also another thing. It is a sh, like SH, like Shona, shield, so that you know, okay? So that's very important for you to know that, because in a lot of Asian countries, the X is used as the SH sound, the sh. So I've noticed that the heavens, their way of thinking is different than ours. It took me ages, all these years, to work this out. But that's what it is. 3 times the letter F. I don't want to elaborate too much and take a lot of your time. That's why I'm cutting it. 3 times F for France, or for fox. Okay. Twice the letter W for willow or winter. Twice the letter L for love. Twice the letter H for horse or honey. 3 times the letter C for cat or Canada. Is that 3 again? 3 times K for kilo, kiwi fruit. Twice the letter E for elephant or eggs. Twice the letter M for money or Morocco. Okay, so before I give you the numbers, there was more. 2. Twice the letter A for Alaska. Then I had R for Rome. G, is that G? God, what is this? Let me just put my glasses on. Oh, it's S for sweet. I for indigo, for I am. N for no, and T for tiger. Then I was given 2 numbers. Okay, number 7. Sorry, I was given number 7 twice. That's what I meant. Number 7 twice. Number 7 twice. This is incredible. Let me tell you. Something might have started, ignited in July that just passed. It might come in completion, or something miraculous might happen by next July. July, number 7 is connected to the Chinese year of the horse. It is all about freedom and spiritual growth and awareness. Freedom. You had a lot of freedom here, and the heavens talked about freedom, not to mention luck and victory. Okay. Number 7 is connected to July. People who are born in July, like yourself, Cancer, you might be meeting that water energy, might be Cancer, might have Cancer in them, or Leo. So it could be a fire, water energy. Remember I said Leo and Pisces? It can also be Cancer and Leo, or Cuspi. So, or someone that's not even Cuspi, but they've got fire energy, Leo, in them. So it is all about Chinese year of the horse. It's all about freedom. And it's given to you twice. That means the intensity of it is going to be at a high magnitude. Starting from the time you see this reading all the way to July next year, it won't stop. You are going to have spiritual growth. You are going to have freedom. And you are going to be on top of the world with every blessing that I see coming for you in this reading. My dear Cancer, I'm very happy for you. My best wishes to you all. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. It helps me big time. And please keep your support going. The more you watch videos, the more you support my health. Even if you watch 2 or 3 in a week, just watch a little bit and let them run to the end. It means the world. It means a lot to me and my health. So I would really appreciate that. There's nothing else I need in this channel. Everything I do here is free. There's no subscription fees, no extras that you have to go to Patreon and pay. There's none of that. I give it all free, wholeheartedly, to each and every one of you. I hope it supports you. It helps you move forward with absolute power of the knowledge of knowing. Knowledge of knowing. And that's the end of it. My best wishes, regards to each and every one of you. Blessings, peace, love, and namaste.